Hey, good to have you back. All right, so we're looking at How High the Moon, and what we're going to take a look at today is arpeggiating the changes. Now, arpeggiating the changes is different than playing a harmonic map. A harmonic map is like when we play the related scales. So, for instance, if we're in G major and then we do 2-5-1 to F major, I would play the major scale of G major, very closely related scale, right? This is a practice thing. This is not like making art yet, right? This is G. Okay, so I'd play G major scale, and then I'd play F major scale 2-5-1 in F, and then 2-5-1 in E flat would be the E flat major scale, and that's the way we would harmonic map it. So and then we'd work our way through. You get the idea. That's just diatonic scales, and you're just doing a little invention in solid eighths. And that in that case, I was swinging it a little bit. Um, but and that's important. But now what we're going to look at is I would say the next phase of this, and that is the arpeggio. Now, um, the arpeggio is a direct a linear representation of the chord. In other words, a G major 7 chord is made up of the notes G, B, D, and F sharp. Those notes G, B, D, and F sharp are G, B, D, F sharp, G, B, D, F sharp. So that's in a 2 octave arpeggio in this. And you can hear very clearly that I can't make a mistake if I'm playing the arpeggio of the chord, because I'm just playing the chord, right? And the same goes for melodies. If we look at the melody, let's take a look at this melody. I'm just gonna we have the fifth of the chord, the root of the chord, the ninth of the chord, the third of the chord, the fifth, the root, the ninth, the third, flat 3 of the next chord, and so on. So melodies are very, very much made up of the notes that are in the chord. So if you're nailing the notes in the chord, and you've got the melody in mind, you're going to be close to off to the races. I mean, at least you're not leaning toward playing a whole bunch of notes where people are going to lose the melody and lose context, and that's not cool. Okay, so I think I don't know where your chop. Obviously, I can't because this isn't a private lesson. I don't know where your chops are at in terms of you knowing your your arpeggios. Um, we can do long form arpeggios like I just did there. But I think what might be a nice exercise is to do short form arpeggios. And now short form arpeggio meaning within 1 octave, right? And so we could do this 1-3-5-7, and then we have the G minor, and then the C7. I'm not playing in time right now. Rubato. Don't write bad things. Okay, so we can do. Sorry, I went up too high there. So here, so you can play lines like this. And then, well, then. Yeah, That's good. That's good. So you can keep these arpeggios short. So let's just take a look at a couple of these arpeggios. The first G, G, B, D, F sharp. And if we go up to the octave, right, and then we're starting on the same root. So we have G, B flat, right? F natural, right? And then C7. I just went down. Seventh below the root. You should, be trying to spell each one of these, and then we have the F major, just like we did with the G major, same shape. This would be a really nice start to playing in arpeggios. F minor, B flat 7, E flat, A minor, and D7 coming down. You hear that? G minor, A minor 7 flat 5. There's the flat 5. Yeah, I think that's just like that. And then D7 flat 9 coming. Here's my D. There's my D flat 9 coming down. We can add the flat 9 down here. You should be able to just spell these out, right? And then G major. And then I'm just down in that octave there. So let's just take a look at each one of those arpeggios slowly. Major 7. You can go up to the octave, or the leading tone up to the root, right? And then G minor, and then I just took it down to here in prep for getting where the F major is. The C7, there, the flat 7 below too, if you like. F major, like we had. Minor, B flat 7, and then E flat, A minor, D7, G minor, and then the A minor 7 flat 5, 1 flat 3, flat 5. You could come up to the 7 if you want. Big leap there, right? Or go down to the 7. And then this cool little flat 9. So D. this little turnaround. And so on. So short arpeggios. Don't bother going, learning the at this stage going through long form arpeggios because long form arpeggios are more difficult and they're not necessarily more effective. You will want to learn the long form arpeggios without a doubt. And I would suggest I wrote a book actually, and you may want to check it out on. I'll show you in another video, and it's a good book. It works really well. It has all the arpeggios and all the chords, and I'll plug that in a later video. And that'll help you, help you forward. But for now, let's just spell those 4-note arpeggios. When I say 4 notes, I mean sevenths. When you see 7, you'll know it's 4-note arpeggio. G minor 7, 4 notes. C 7, 4 notes. F major 7, 4 notes. So they're all just 4-note arpeggios. And you can also practice them chromatically. Get them underneath your fingers. Right. So you can take any one of them. That kind of thing. Great practice, actually. So all you're doing is just taking short forms of major, minor, seventh, minor 7 flat 5, arpeggios, and playing those over the changes. Now, you can start the changes rubato, meaning no tempo, right? You just start slowly and listen to the change. Another good idea is just to punctuate it with the chord. Right, you get. No tempo yet, and then add the tempo, get a metronome or whatever, or even better, just count your way through it, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and you get the idea, right? Great way to get a grip on not only a tune, but also on the changes, but also to be able to hear those changes and just get that information through your ears and into your brain. Good exercise. So I'd highly recommend this one. And short form arpeggios over How High the Moon. In this case, of course, you can do it with any standard, and start to get those underneath your fingers, and then you can build up from there to full form arpeggios. 6-string arpeggios, which are fun, but they're going to be a little more challenging as you move forward. Okay, good. I hope that was a help. If it was, subscribe, click like. If there's anything, if you have any comments, we want to know what's going on, and if you have anything that you'd like us to do or like us to look at, let us know what that might be. All right, thanks for dropping by.